Merry Christmas YouTube, Conductor165 here, and coming onto the screen very slowly today is the old engine himself, Trackmaster Toby, the tram engine. That is a tongue twister. I'd love to see if anybody could do that dead quick, because even I struggled to say it. So I did some research and I had to narrow this engine down because the same engine was released multiple times but never changed. But after doing a bit of digging, underneath this engine it says Tomy, and I managed to find one time that the Tomy model was released, and that was in 2008, which is the Europe release with road and rail. With coach and truck. Sorry about that. And it would look like this on screen now. And if there is a box, I'll show it on screen now. The website I used didn't show a box, but sure, there's one on screen now. Now, as for these, you'll notice that the 3 items included are currently on show. You've got the truck, you got Henrietta, and you got Toby. First off, we'll talk about Toby. Now, interesting enough, you can see that here and this window too, it is open, you just can't see. They're both open. And what's interesting about that is that they're open, you can see there, but the doors are not. I know with Bachmann Toby, the entire cab is sealed off to hide the motor. And there is a motor in this too. I'll show you later. For those of you who do not want to see me show you the motor, do not want me to show you the motor, do not watch later in the video. I'll put a warning up. But yeah, it is weird how some windows are open and some are not. His details though on his side plates are quite nice. You can see the step ladders and the fact that they're lined as well. Now if we look at the face, that is just a very friendly face. There's a bit of paint leak on the lamp above, but at least it's there, so you can't complain. And look, more open windows. I just now noticed that. And you got the buffers and the cow catcher there too. Quite nice. Now you'll notice as well that the 7 is pretty much just a sticker. There's nothing interesting about that. But the amount of detail they went on this model is quite impressive. Little mark towards the bottom left there, but nothing to worry about. Now here's the interesting thing, I just noticed this. The back lamp iron is not painted. And there's a bit of texture missing because of the coupler. It's a shame they did that because they had something really going for them on this model. Now if we look underneath, it says Brit Outcroft Thomas Limited 1997. Then it says Tomy 1998, made in Thailand. Interesting thing though, is that the only Tomy listing I could find for this Toby was in 2008. And I did look, the old Tomy version, the old Tomy where they made the engines go backwards and forwards, I don't think they made a Toby. You got the on and off switch there. Now these are all his roof details. To the left here is his funnel. This would be his bell, and I don't know what this is. I know I've got an Ertl model here. Compare it next to, and you can see the bell is there, but this doesn't have the rope. You got the funnel. None of these details are painted, which is a shame. And you got this black bit here. I don't know what that's for. Quite convenient having an Ertl Toby just to my right. So that's about Toby, and this is the warning. I'm going to show you his battery compartment. Do not look now. This is what's inside of him. Standard motor, it's actually a bit back heavy. However, you can put a C battery in here, so it gives a lot of power. Quite simple actually, it's quite nice. Connections are nice and clean for this model. Right, for those viewers who aren't watching, you can look again now. Toby is fine, no engines were hurt in the making of this video. And now we're going to talk about his ever so faithful coach Henrietta. Now on camera it's a bit yellowish, but in real life it's yellowy orange, bit hard to tell, but the amount of detail they went to this, all the arches, the detail on this is phenomenal. There's even detail on the doors and windows behind the railings. It's so nice when the old toy companies actually put a lot of effort into the toys. I mean, just look look at that. It's amazing. I know it's a bit simplistic because the back and the front are both exactly the same. But the fact that this thing has such intricate detailing is amazing. Just for a kid's toy. And underneath, what does it say? Tomy. Then it says made in Thailand, but it's upside down. That's a bit odd. But yeah, if you ever wanted to go inside of any of these, you just need a Phillips screwdriver. Body comes right off. And so you can add figurines in there, do whatever you want. Now, the Troublesome truck. Like most other Tomy Troublesome trucks, it's just plain. It's the same. The exact same mold for all Troublesome trucks. What does this one say? Tomy, main Thailand. Oh, we've got a date on the back this time. 2002. Interesting. And you'll notice this Toby set came with this grumpy face for his Troublesome truck. Inside of the truck, it's trying to escape. Plain. And the back of the truck, plain. Yeah, this model it's just generic. A generic truck. And that concludes the review on the Tomy Toby set. And now, as tradition, you're going to see a running session with this amazing little set. One thing I forgot to mention though is I do actually have two Tobys, but both of them are in pretty much the exact same condition. So there's no point in showing both when I can just show off one and the other's exactly the same. So yeah, thanks for watching and enjoy the running session. Not long now till New Year's Day. See ya.